Hello, how are you? My name is Princess, and I am so excited to be telling you all about my favorite skincare products of all time. I'm so excited, so let's just jump right in. First, number one favorite skincare product is castor oil. I buy cold pressed castor oil from Amazon. I was in a really long phase where I only not only oil cleansed, but where I oil cleansed my face after I had makeup on. That was like the only way that I felt comfortable removing my makeup. Genuinely believe that truly like helped my skin. I would go in with castor oil and I would rub it all over my face, and then I would just moisturize it in for like 7 to 10 minutes, and then I would go in with a really hot, like fresh wash. I didn't use a washcloth. I used these cleanse skin pads, and I would remove my makeup that way. And I don't know, I've seen so many like mixed studies as to whether or not disposable face washes are better than washcloths, and I don't know, maybe I'm allergic to certain dyes, but I genuinely think that that worked for me. As I started to like watch a bunch of videos, I was like, maybe I'm doing the most, so I kind of like veered away from that. Castor oil with a hot, warm washcloth is the best thing for oil cleansing, especially if that's something that you want to incorporate. I highly recommend it. Use the castor oil for oil pulling. I feel like oil pulling made a huge difference on my teeth and also like my skin health in general. I know a lot of times people used to use castor oil packs on their skin for stretch marks, and it would be like because it would like draw out the impurities or something along those lines. And I feel like if it can do that with stretch marks, it could do a lot with your skin. So that's another thing. I really do love oil pulling with castor oil. Like skincare product along the same lines as the castor oil. However, I will say I love this product a little bit more. I was living in Japan. I used castor oil, and there was like this oil cleanser that was so popular. And I was like, yeah, but that's great, but I have castor oil and I love castor oil, and castor oil is amazing, so I really don't need this. But I was traveling one day and I actually left the castor oil because I didn't want it to like spill all over my bag. And I went to Japan and like I needed to remove my makeup. So I went to Daiso. I was like, finally, I'm just gonna buy it. Like it's so popular. I've seen it everywhere. Like I'm just gonna get it. And it is I have no idea what it's called, but it's the pink and blue bottle for your oil cleanser. And it is like so popular in Japan. Best quick oil cleanser I've ever used oil, except it is just not as gunky and gooey, and it's just quick. Like castor oil, again, I'm massaging on my face for 7 minutes. I mean, sometimes I'll do like 3 or 5, but I'm usually going to be like spending some time with it. With the other oil, you can do it in like 30 seconds, and the way it just removes your makeup is it just doesn't feel as gunky and dirty, and you don't feel like a mess trying to remove your makeup. So I love that product. I didn't buy it on Amazon. I bought it in Japan, but I think Amazon's probably going to be the best way to get it just due to the location. A product that I actually bought in person in Japan. I didn't buy it from Amazon, but you can get it on Amazon, and I have to highlight it. It's vitamin A. So let me tell you my story. So I've always had really bad acne. Started when I was in middle school. I don't even know if it was before puberty or after puberty, but it was bad.
So my audio cut out for a few minutes, but I was essentially talking about how I had really bad makeup when I was in middle school, and I wasn't sure if it was before puberty or after puberty, but I was prescribed retinol, and I just didn't really believe that it worked. And so when I was in Japan, I like forced myself to use it, and because it said you had to use it for like 6 months or so, or not 6 months, 6 weeks. So I was like, well, I'm here, I might as well try. And so I was really consistent with using my retinol every single day, and I feel like it really made a huge difference, and I just felt like it was definitely worth it.
Fiber. That was another thing that I watched a video, and I'm like, did you know how like important fiber is for your skincare? So I was like, oh, okay, that makes sense. I can get behind that. So I incorporated a little bit more fiber. I was taking fiber on the regular. I was doing the cod liver oil, and then I was using retinol. So I think those were huge, big changes in my skin. Like, I feel like it counts as skincare. I really don't know what category it would be, but it is my Vaseline lip oil. I do not have it on, which is probably why my lips are a little bit chapped right now. But I love the red Vaseline oil. I don't know what is in it. I know using products with red dye is probably awful, but when I tell you that does something to my lips that I feel like it's worth it. Like, I will not touch red dye with a 10-foot pole unless I had to for work or some random circumstance. It gives you the most natural, like, there's nothing like it. Like, the way that I like to do it is like apply it. Like, before I'm going out, I would apply it kind of thick, sit on my lips. It kind of like disintegrates the chappness, wipe it off, and then put it back on. Or like put on another lip color. It's just amazing. Like, I've tried so many different lip balms. I love that one. There's another one that I've tried. It's this orange one that's really great too. And it comes in the stick. I feel like that's the only alternative to the Vaseline one. I love that. Love it. I don't know if that should be a makeup product. Antibacterial spray. Dr. Gray recommended this a long time ago. I feel like I'm talking there. Like, she recommended it to me. She recommended it in one of her videos, and I bought it, and it literally, like, when she mentioned it, I was like, conceptually, yeah, that's what I need in my life. I break out, like, I'm one of those girls, I can feel, like, not even like the breakout is coming out, like, I can feel when it's getting ready to start. Like, I would go to like the beauty salon and put the thing on, and I would be like, no, a breakout's gonna come out. This spray is like the pre-breakout spray. I go somewhere, like, let's say I'm going to a beauty salon and I'm like that was oily, I'm gonna break out. I'll spray it like immediately, maybe like right after you go to leave the gym and you're at a really weird sweat and I don't have the time to wash my face. Like, the perfect quick, like, I need to save my skin before it just like turns into a hot mess. It's just like a really good, like, I just don't want to break out, and I know I don't feel like going through all my skincare, so I'm just gonna spray it. Get it from Amazon, and I just feel like I had to mention it because you can buy it from Amazon, but I feel like you can also get it from like Sephora. But it is Bare Minerals foundation. I don't know why Bare Minerals is not talked about. I feel like it's one of those things, like, people try to gaslight people out of liking Bare Minerals. It's if you have oily skin and acne prone skin, because it is so good, and it's like no one would ever buy any other foundation. Bare Minerals, that was something else that was a part of my like let's cure and fix my acne season for almost everything. And Bare Minerals was like amazing on the Yucca score. It doesn't break me out, especially since I live in a very hot climate. It doesn't like drip because it's like a matte powder. So the original formula is my favorite. 10 out of 10. 10 out of 10. Like, I need to do a makeup favorites video. It's out of the like Jaclyn Hill, Tati, Clean Lights like era, where I was buying every product they ever recommended, that I was an influencer without ever making a video about makeup. I want to add, and you don't necessarily have to get it from Amazon, but I feel like it wouldn't be an amazing skincare video if I didn't mention it, and it is Bragg vinegar. So hear me out. I do drink vinegar every now and then. This is my thought. Like, some people are like, girl, what? And when I was little, my mom used to drink vinegar with like cucumbers and I'd be like, that is the most like, how are you doing that? Like, how are you doing that? But I'm older, and I feel like since I've tried alcohol, and alcohol is disgusting, I always tell myself, if I can take a shot of tequila, I can drink vinegar. And that's what I'll do. So I feel like vinegar is the best alternative to probiotics. I used to be a really big believer of probiotics. I had this favorite brand. My con with the brand is that they were adding sugar, and if you call kombucha, adding sugar to kombucha just is not a good idea. Vinegar, I added to blueberry juice, and it's essentially my own little blueberry vinegar acai drink. Vinegar. If you're gonna do skincare, like, I can't give skincare tips without like helping you work from the inside out. Try it. Like, it's probably gonna suck, but you'll be fine. Just be careful too. They always say like be careful with your tooth enamel because vinegar can erode your tooth enamel. The next skincare item that I have is the Lancome body butter. I love it because it is so gorgeous and stunning. It gives your body the most beautiful glow. This was also something that I was influenced to buy. I use it sparingly because it's so bougie and fancy, and I actually really do love this scent. It does give like fancy bougie, like mature woman. Love her. I truly love her. The next item that I have is my silver gua sha. So, okay, I have to be 100% honest. I have this silver gua sha. So many videos of people talking about like how gua shaing has changed their life, and it is so amazing. So I feel like because I'm going to start using it, I need to mention it in this video, and I can do like a little update for you all.
So I forgot to record an outro, but these are my favorite products. They've helped my skin so much, and thank you so much for watching. Bye!